Good afternoon, honorable guests, honorable teachers, respected panelists, and our fellow batchmates. Welcome to the third day of Zab Media Festival Gold Edition. My name is Tausifullah.
And I am Javeria Ahmed. Before we begin, I will request our audience to please put your phones on silent, avoid flash photography, and if you post anything on your social, remember to use the hashtag ZabMediaFestival 2022. First of all, let us all stand up for the national anthem.
As we venture to the third day of the event, it is imperative that we recognize the entire ZMF team who has worked day and night to bring this event to life today. Please give them a huge round of applause.
On the second day of the event, we had amazing guests who came up on stage and discussed the forever-changing new digital landscape of media in Pakistan. From digital creators of Pakistan becoming the new celebrities, to women of our industry breaking the glass ceiling, to having discussion as to how morning talk shows have synced news broadcasting with entertainment and culture. Before we kick off with the third day, let's go ahead and check out some highlights from day 2.
Now, ads may be everywhere, but it is the digital world where it has become the most prominent in the era of social media. From Insta likes to trends that make Twitter chirp, there are people who make it all happen. From directors and brand managers to agencies making things go viral. In the era of digital media, is changing things one DVC at a time.
And today we carry on forward with the same enthusiasm as we have for the past 2 days, and commence the day's programming by introducing our first set of esteemed panelists for a stimulating discourse called Advolution, the Era of Digital Media.
We have with us today Mr. Adnan Syed, the President and CEO of Green Man's Arc, an integrated communications agency. He holds more than 25 years of experience in delivering award-winning communication solutions, which have played an active role in bridging the gap between academic and professional design fields. Mr. Adnan Syed has also been an active member in the steering committee of the Effie Awards in Pakistan since 2019, and he has also been a juror at the Effies and Spikes Asia.
Mr. Mansoor Kareem, a celebrated name of the advertising world, he is currently the president and CEO of a digital content agency called Angle. He has previously been associated with JWT, where he has served as a chairman and CEO from 2008 to 2015. Under his leadership, JWT Pakistan won their first gold for Creative Agency of the Year. The agency also became the most awarded agency at the Effie Awards held between 2013 and 2015. He has also chaired the communication chapter of Young Presidents Organization Pakistan and was featured in Power 100's list of Pakistan's most influential people in 2013.
And now Mr. Asadul Haq, a famous film and advertising director of Pakistan. He has been a legendary name that is associated with being the powerful force behind a camera for some of the country's most successful advertisements. He has been directing commercials for the past 2 decades and has worked with many brands including Zong 4G, Gul Ahmed, Lifebuoy, to mention a few. His experimental nature has allowed him to break away from conventional lines of filmmaking clearly and make some breathtaking visuals for his production projects.
And finally, to moderate the panel, we have Ms. Maria Mahesar. The founder and CEO of M Management, a luxury public relations, image consultancy, and talent management boutique company. She is a leading PR maven of Pakistan. Her career spans from the realm of advertising and strategy to the world of public relations, during which she has worked for JWT and Red Bull Pakistan, along with representing Pakistan at AdFest and Spikes Asia.
Now over to you, Ms. Maria.
Hello, can you all hear? Hello. First of all, thank you so much for such a brilliant introduction. Thank you. I feel so privileged today and so lucky to be sitting in front of these 3 big names. Adnan Saeed, huge fan. It's such an honor for me to be here with you on the same stage. Mansoor Kareem. Mansoor Kareem is the reason why I got into advertising. I was a student at Zabist and I had to do an internship, which was part of the program. And I got a placement at JWT, and he was very happy with my work, and he offered me a job. So this man sitting right here is responsible for really playing a big role in where I am today. So thank you so much. Asadul Haq, if I've ever learned anything about ad making, is from this genius sitting right here, whose aesthetic sense is, I have yet to meet someone who can match his amazing aesthetic sense and production value. So I'm really honored. So my first question is to Adnan and Mansoor. And also Asad, if you would like to add to it, is when you started advertising, when you entered this industry, back then there was traditional media. Traditional media was the dominant media touch point. And now things are evolving in the last 10 years with social and digital media taking limelight. How did you deal with it? Like, how did you adapt to this change? And how are you still adapting to this ever-changing platform? You can start, Mansoor.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yes. So evolvement is a part of, I think, media and communication. It's still evolving. Now you see TikTok taking over. So I'll go directly to Maria's question. 15 years ago, all the agencies were trying to gear up for this shift. I remember brands calling us, mostly regional brands, jo the, because unki region mein digital focus start ho gaya tha, so they used to call us. One thing which I can't forget was that उस ज़माने में Facebook और पे सिर्फ static posts होती थी, and our art director or the design team was not geared up to develop design for digital. So we had to, first of all, we had to hire a digital design team. That was a key challenge. And then slowly and gradually all the agencies started to, offer digital, in-house hota tha, then specialized digital agencies aa gayi. Print had taken completely a back seat at a time. I guess, जो present agencies हैं और जो उस वक्त थी, उन्होंने सबसे पहले यही करा था. I think अपना जो क्या कहते हैं, जो resource थी ना, उसमें shift लाए थे on hiring and gearing up for the digital. That's what I have to say. Adnan?
Light on है.
Yeah. Evolution की जहाँ तक बात कर रहे थे ना, I think evolution is key in any industry, not just advertising itself, and it's not just evolution into the digital space. I mean, when I look back at my 25 years now and counting time in the advertising industry, that evolution was happening even with the, जिसको हम, like somebody used to say, जो Stone Age का जो काम था ना, कि जब computers नहीं थे, computers आए, I mean like from, I mean I remember working on Photoshop version 3.0 and learning it from scratch and learning the tools के भाई pre-press क्या procedure क्या होता है. I mean, if I ask anybody out in the room here कि pre-press क्या चीज़ होती है, people will look at me and say, what the F are you talking about? But that's just an example of pre-press was the process through which a mechanical artwork or a hand-drawn piece of work was made ready to go into print. That process now has become automated within the software itself. आप तो अपना डिज़ाइन भेजते हैं, डायरेक्टली प्रिंटर को भेजते हैं, वो छाप के आपके पास आ जाता है. आपको नहीं पता चलता कि between your clicking save to the time that वो print निकल के आता है या किताब छप के आती है, बीच में क्या process है. That itself is also evolving so fast that one can only try and keep pace by upskilling one's own skill set and upskilling the skill set of people around you. Otherwise, you will become dinosaurs like nobody's business. I mean, skills, evolution, I mean, technology is evolving so fast that it is a matter of survival to be able to keep pace with. I mean, keeping ahead of the curve तो बहुत दूर की बात है. Keeping pace with the way technology is changing our lives and the way content is being consumed has become essential for anybody in this business. And I think that's how we managed to make it through these years. Back, let's say 15 years back, I mean, जिस ज़माने में I mean, billboards थे, newspaper था, magazine था. अब तो magazine पता नहीं कहाँ है, नज़र भी नहीं आता. Television पे yes, channels बहुत सारे थे, radio था. This telephone was just was not even a smartphone. I think वो feature phones निकले थे उस ज़माने में. So there was no idea of, I mean, this just doesn't feature into the communication that we as advertising people were doing. And देखते when we started Green Man's Arc back in 2012, I remember having a conversation with one of the marketing heads at one of the multinational organizations, and they very frankly said कि आप जो service का paradigm propose कर रहे हैं पाकिस्तान में, nobody is ready for you. 2012 was a time where social was slowly picking up. वो Facebook static post वगैरह का ज़माना था. And within 5 years, that same gentleman said, yeah, you know, I mean, matlab, within 4 to 5 years, that shift happened, and it's moving faster and faster.
Absolutely.
I mean, from the time that, I mean, I'm assuming most of the people sitting here are final year students. Between the time that they enrolled first year to the time that they are graduating, there's been a tremendous amount of change.
The same question for you, Asad, is you mainly used to produce an ad for TV.
Yeah.
And now things have changed. Now, I've also worked with you, and I remember like when we shot an ad, I said, I need a separate content for digital media, I need a separate content for Instagram. How did you deal with it? Because, you know, by the time digital and social media came into being in Pakistan or around the world, you had already made your mark, and you had like a set system. Then how did you adapt to it?
Yeah, dekho, the thing is, what Adnan's been saying and Mansoor's been saying, you know, it's a constant battle. Things are moving faster than what we are producing. I was in a meeting yesterday, and even before I went to the meet, brand manager texted me, okay, while you're coming to see me, what are we going to do about the verticals, and what are we going to do about the horizontals? And I'm like, yeah, I'll get there, and then we will cross that bridge once we start talking about the film. We were shooting something for Telenor, I think, जब 3G launch हो रहा था. So right now we are 4G. 3G 100 साल पहले launch हुआ था. And at that time I was talking to Telenor, कि what if we could do a creative desk for you at Ambiance, which can do content for you, because they were not ready for content. और मैंने बोला जब आप लोगों के पास speed इतनी आ रही है phone पे, so what are we going to show on the phone? And they were like, you know, speed आ रही है, but we don't know content क्या होगा. So मैंने कहा, what if I can get you young graduates sitting in Ambiance, मैं desk दे देता हूँ, and they will do some content for you. And I think that's where Adnan, you know, Green Arc happened, and this happened after us, and they said no at that time for sure.
You also started your own company, digital-oriented company.
So we just did we've basically started a digital desk. So we're just trying to bridge that gap. हो क्या रहा था कि I would go on a shoot, and you know, client would call कि you know, we want BTS, we want digital. The BTS would come on the shoot, and they would start shooting me without even knowing what I'm shooting. And I thought कि उनको वो process पता होना चाहिए when I am doing my storyboarding or when I'm meeting with my teams. They should be part of that team, so they should know कि हम कर क्या रहे हैं. Otherwise, the camera is moving around BTS पे, you know, सबके faces पे जा रहा है, उसको कुछ नहीं पता क्या shoot कर रहा है. So I thought if I have my own BTS team, you know, we'll probably create better content. Same thing would happen if I have my own digital team. They would understand me, so they could be part of my team sitting in, and they would just be hearing in कि हम क्या shoot कर रहे हैं, so they would be better prepared the next morning. But ये जो content है ना, digital content, I mean, I'll tell you, you know, now look at us. I just went on TikTok 2 weeks पहले, because I had to. मुझे हर कोई कहता है TikTok पे क्यों नहीं है, and I'm like, you know, मैं क्या करूँगा TikTok पे? And they were like, I was posting my ads, and they would be asking me, TikTok पे डाल दें, TikTok पे डाल दें. So I did that. I did a very stupid thing, but it worked. I was shooting a national ad last time. And मेरे पास कोई मेरा एक छोटा assistant था जो मेरे पीछे खड़ा हुआ था. So and I just gave him my phone. मैंने कहा whatever I'm doing right now, just shoot it. शाम को जाते हुए he gave me a clip. उसने कहा सर ये मैंने आपकी clip shoot किया and I'm directing. I direct very next to the camera. And he did a clip for me. And I put the music on it and I posted on my TikTok and on my Insta. I got like 5,000 views. And I was like, yeah, it's like BTS, मतलब कुछ भी नजर नहीं आ रहा. But that's what content is all about, you know. So we have to. I mean, कुछ भी हो जाए, you have to do digital content.
But don't you think
No, they have to work together.
Yeah,
I don't think.
To say that, yeah.
I don't think, because you know, Insta की feed और ये feed, I mean, they're just 1 day old, yeah. I mean, what you're gonna put, right? What I've put in now, I might have 2,000 likes or I might have 10 comments, but it's gonna disappear tomorrow when I'm going to add something on top of it. So digital ki life बहुत छोटी. I think they need to work together. Yeah. They can't be, you know, when I sit in a meeting, client would say, जी फलां celeb को ले लेते हैं because उसके इतने millions followers हैं. Yes, but does it work?
I would like to add over here about this. Sorry, I would like to add over here what just Asad said about celebrities. TikTok has completely changed the digital and the communication platform. A normal influencer on TikTok has 7 million or 8 million followers. I don't know how many of you are on TikTok.
Million?
This person called Jannat Mirza has about 18 million. And celebrities, normal celebrities are charging about from 5 to 8 million per post or per ad. These influencers are very, very easy and cheaper to get for brand. So the celebrity is also going to shift. They're going to lose out on a lot of things. Influencers is going to be the future. The other thing was Asad talk about 5G. We don't even know what 5G can do to the system of this the phone that we carry. What is banking doing? How they are evolving the entire banking system because of 5G. There's this YouTube clip of Mark that I would forward to Maria that you should listen. I forwarded that to Asad also yesterday. That metaverse that we talk about, I don't even understand the opportunities and the evolvement that is going to affect us. So these are the things that now a brand manager or a strategy person has to keep in mind. There's this game, I don't play that game, but it's called Roadblock. Yeah. There is a psychic to it that the person when goes inside completely thinks that I'm inside that game. You can buy, you can shop, all this is 5G. So, you know, हम लोग के लिए जो advertisers हैं या जो brand strategists हैं, it's going to get very difficult to take the time from the consumer. And it's video. Asad ka future is set because it's video. It's all going to be video. Video is content. Static posts are going to be out. It's the content. It's not campaigns anymore. It's the content now.
But then, keeping this thought in mind, how do you deal with clients when they feel like, you know, our content or our ad or message should be everywhere? How do you convince your client, like, for this particular content? Because this is something when I used to work with Mansoor, I used to face this problem from the clients. And then when I was a client for 6 years, I felt like I wanted my content to be everywhere, and I used to fight with our agency. How do you, with so much experience, all three, how do you guys deal with this pressure?
I think we, like I said, evolution and all that. Our approach and our mindset also needs to evolve because this is not the age of one television channel, and therefore the ad needs to be in front of every in every ad break, or it needs to be played 24 hours a day. We need to understand who we are going to be talking to, and I think again we are all storytellers. Sitting around here, we're all in the business of telling stories about the brand, and not just about the brand, about people who live the brand, who live the brands. And as part of that storytelling process, we need to understand who's going to be listening to our story. Is the story going to be relevant?
Does the client understand?
हम भी client हैं. Okay, I mean it's not a different hat that one puts on one side of the table or on this side of the table. Unfortunately, that's true. I mean, everybody sitting in this room will either end up being a client or or a consumer yeah. Or a creator or an advertiser. Yeah. We need to understand the relevance and the meaning that our narrative has for the people who need to consume it. And having understood that, it becomes easier to understand where it needs to go. Does it need to be everywhere? Even does it need to be on TikTok? Does it need to be on Facebook? Does it need to be on Snapchat? Does it need to be on the headline? Does it need to be in the paper? Or does it just need to be on one billboard somewhere? Yeah. And it will have its impact because the relevant people will look at it, engage with it, consume it, yeah. And hopefully, if it's relevant and meaningful to them, act upon it. You know, whether it's a video, whether it's a 3-minute song, whatever.
The other thing is, I think US user-generated content, UGC जिसको कह रहे हैं, वो बहुत ज़्यादा important हो गया किसी भी campaign या किसी भी brand strategy के अंदर. I now see nobody is watching dramas on a channel. on an ARY or Hum, they're all watching on YouTube. So these are very, very important things that you know, a media buyer or a person who's working on the brand has to think. So you know, it's like a menu of mediums available, especially after COVID, when we don't have that kind of big budgets anymore. Brands are becoming very, very smart in terms of spending also. So these are the things that are going to continue affect and it will make us think more. Social media का फायदा ये, it's all measurable, data मिल जाता है, Google Analytics आपको सबको पता है. So these are the things that we have to keep in mind with Maria's question. We can't be everywhere. Still, we have to be more impactful and engage our audience. That is the key for any brand to, or a communication expert to think.
And what has changed also, okay, when you release an ad, हमारे ज़माने में media agencies जो होती थी, they would say कि 8 to 9 होगा या 9 to 10 होगा, इस time housewife होगी. Now all that has disappeared. So if I ask you right now, national foods का ad किसने देखा हुआ है? एक चल रहा है आजकल, ठीक? हाँ, ठीक है, कहाँ देखा हुआ है? Now that's the core answer. Cause किसी ने TV पे नहीं देखा होगा, ठीक है? किसी ने Facebook पे देखा होगा, किसी ने इधर देखा होगा. So what I feel is and I'm not negating what Adnan is saying. It needs to be everywhere. And you just throw it out. Whoever wants to see it, whenever they want to see it, how they want to see it, how they want to perceive it, open कर दो. मतलब अभी मुझे कल मेरा client मुझे बोल रहा था कि जी we got a great feedback from a housewife from Canada. So he asked his brand manager, did we release the ad in Canada? He's like, no boss. Where did it go from? Facebook, Zindabad, या Instagram पे कहीं गया होगा. So I think अगर content है वो चाहे इतना सा है या इतना है, you should just release it. Seed it. जाने दो जहाँ जा रहे हैं, उसने खुद वायरल होना है, खुद हो जाएगा, नहीं होगा. I mean वो एक वायरल वाली स्टोरी तो अलग है पूरी की पूरी, because we don't write for that. But the thing is कि ये जो user generated वाला content है, I mean I give them एक मसाले का pack to an influencer. If she does it right, it will go everywhere. But they don't do it right. But that's another.
I mean, I can add to that. I mean, technology has its own set of tools and possibilities. I mean, going back to Photoshop version 3 versus Photoshop version now, there are things that one can do with Photoshop now which was absolutely impossible to do so many years back. Yes, Instagram, social media allows you to put your ad everywhere, but there are algorithms in place which if understood properly and if strategized and rolled out properly, can actually help you target your audience. Technically the ad is still everywhere, but only a certain number of people will start seeing it. I mean, as Telenor ki baat kar raha tha, we were fortunate enough to work with Telenor for many years, and having a client that understands technology, which in this case was their own bread and butter, so they needed to understand it better than everybody else. DJuice के लिए पहली YouTube के ऊपर Vogon की campaign चली थी. अब आप पूछेंगे Vogon क्या चीज़ है? 5 years back, it was the latest tool that YouTube had introduced for Pakistan, which allowed you to target your audience according to the kind of content that they are watching on whatever the screen they are using. Now again, ये technology उस 5 साल पहले बिल्कुल नई थी, बिल्कुल new थी. उसके लिए, I mean, if I remember correctly, the creative team had to create 1600 pieces of content. Now imagine as a creative person sitting down there, building your narrative in such a way that you can create 1600 iterations out of it. Now that requires a lot of understanding of the tool that you're going to use, and also understanding basic storytelling. Understanding the nature of the kind of content that is out there, whether it is user generated or whether it is brands or whatever. So आजकल क्या टेक्नोलॉजी है, आजकल क्या algorithms available हैं आपके पास, कौन से प्लेटफॉर्म पे क्या है. Now you can have specialized people to help you with that, but at the end of the day, when you are creating a story, you need to be able to understand how can my story evolve across this wide spectrum. You may have specialists to help you do that. You will have the software to help you do that. But you need to be able to understand how how does my story take on 15 different manifestations, part of which may be user-generated thing? What role does user-generated content play in the narrative that I'm building for my brand? You know, brand क्या है भी उसमें क्या नहीं? And brands which are able to do this successfully reap the benefits of that. Metrics अपनी जगह हर चीज trackable है, but क्या likes important है? क्या shares important है?
आपसे पूछने वाली थी कि अक्सर क्लाइंट कहते हैं कि हमें इतने व्यूज़ चाहिए, इतने लाइक्स, इतने शेयर्स, इतने कमेंट्स. ये बहुत एक प्रेशर होता है एजेंसी के लिए, चाहे वो एड एजेंसी हो, मीडिया एजेंसी या पीआर कंपनी हो. सो हाउ डू यू deal with that pressure, like because this is something I know you can't forecast, right? I mean you can predict कि इतना हो सकता है, keeping the content and brief in mind, लेकिन वो constant pressure होता है. जैसे post किया, अभी तक views इतने, अभी views इतने. How do three of you deal with that? Asad, when you're, I know, like, but there's also a pressure on you. Ad आपने shoot किया है, ठीक है? तो आई एम श्योर क्लाइंट कभी कभी आपको भी कहते होंगे कि यू नो दिस इज द ब्रीफ, वी वांट यू टू शूट दिस एड एंड वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग XYZ numbers.
I'll interrupt there. Client हमारे पास आता है, हमने असद का इश्तिहार चाहिए, ठीक है? ये भी है. I mean yes, असद sitting right here, but we are all किसी ना किसी तरीके का मेट्रिक है ना. हमें माहिरा चाहिए, हमें मिलियन व्यूज चाहिए. अरे भाई XYZ चीज़ जो है वो आपको क्या उसकी ज़रूरत है, आपके ब्रांड को उसकी ज़रूरत है कि नहीं? I mean all of us, I mean आपसे बनवाना है.
We get that because ये वाली जो तुम बात बोल रहे हो, we sit in a pre-pro and we'd be talking about, you know, celeb doing that masala. So I'm going back to this masala thing because वो दिमाग पे आजकल नेशनल है. But you know they'll be talking about masala. तो ये एक बीवी है जिसने मसाला डालना है देगची के अंदर, और उसके बाद एक ब्रांड मैनेजर जो होगा वो बैठा हुआ होगा and he's just looking into the celeb options. इसके इतने मिलियन है, इसके इतने मिलियन है, इसके इतने मिलियन है, and you're like मसाला डालना है यार, मतलब. But do you really need Myra for that?
But you know sometimes the brand manager, he's not here, so that's good.
You can continue.
They come with a set thing in their head. They don't think of the brand personality, what it's going to is it needed or not needed. But कुछ चीजें होती हैं जो उन्होंने टिक मार्क करी हुई होती हैं. So you know it's very challenging to address that, accommodate. नहीं चल रहा. Sorry. It's on. Hello, now is it working? Sorry. You know, it's very challenging to address that and accommodate all these things. Especially it starts, Asad is so right, before the campaign is decided or a idea presented, celebrities are already finalized. कि वो मायरा या फवाद होंगे या वो महविश होंगे, and it comes on the table, and it's, you know, then to write a story or a script according to that, it's very challenging. I'm sure. So बस हैं, but these are challenges for any business.
No, इसकी बहुत मज़ेदार चीज़, I'm just gonna add to it. I recently got a deck. I'm pitching for a job, and उन्होंने कहा जी, this is the concept. Before the concept was, you know, so I got a PPT. So I opened the PPT up. उसके ऊपर क्या है? आहद रज़ा मीर पहली पिक्चर, okay. सेकंड पिक्चर उसके बालों वाला, थर्ड पिक्चर मावी की, फोर्थ पिक्चर इसकी, you know. उसके बाद कॉन्सेप्ट, एंड आई एम लाइक वेयर एम आई, मतलब पहले इन लोगों को देखो कि ये पार्ट हैं, पार्सल हैं, उसके बाद कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ो, एंड देन यू डिसाइड इफ यू वांट टू डू द फिल्म और नॉट एंड हाउ यू गोना डू इट, बिकॉज ये तो जहेज में हैं सारे लोग. एंड आई एम लाइक ठीक है, आहद आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड, बट उसका स्टाइलिस्ट कौन होगा, उसके बाल कौन करेगा, वो सब कुछ लॉक्ड आएगा मेरे पास.
I'm sure.
You know what job I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get it. I'm quite aware of that. I also wanted to ask is, digital and social media has opened a lot of avenues for you as filmmakers, ad makers to promote your brand, your campaign. But it has also opened a door for feedback. अब वो positive भी होती है, negative भी होती है. आपने एक ad लगा दिया, people are open to comment, and you can't control that. I mean, yes, you can delete, you have that option, or you can report, but still, how do you take that criticism? Because I know, and I really respect, especially in ad agency and the director, the hard work that goes into making an ad. और फिर उसका बिल्कुल ही एक और ये जो अभी मार्केटिंग ग्रुप्स जो शुरू हुए हैं, खालिद अलवी और पता नहीं कितने उस पर स्क्रीनशॉट्स लगा के थे, ये क्या किया है, ये क्या ऐड बनाया है, तो फिर आप तीनों कैसे इसको डील करते हैं? बिकॉज बड़ा सेंसिटिव होता है बंदा कि मेरा काम है. सो आई वांट टू नो लाइक हाउ डू यू?
Oh God, the angst and the heartache of the past 25-30 years in the business, वो तो रात लग जाएगी. But as a creative person in any field, if you are, unless you are creating something for your own self as an artist, you put something out there, you are opening yourself up to the world. At the most, what can do is do the best that one can, given the, I mean, देखें, brief होती है ना, challenges होते हैं, और उसकी एक execution बनती है. As long as one has done one's own best, I mean, you can't, आपको काम पसंद आएगा, असद को पसंद नहीं आएगा, या किसी और को पसंद आएगा. Social media has allowed us to be, has opened up that. I mean, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. Nando's, okay. I have been fortunate enough to work with some amazing brands over the past 25 years. ठीक है? Nando's and Durex, for example, two such brands. Again, now going back to the narrative, brand की अपनी कहानी और अपना ethos और अपना point of view क्या है, उसके लिए कौन सा मीडियम है, क्या है, क्या मैसेज होना चाहिए, और फिर लोगों को पसंद आया ना आए वो अलग बात है. शर्मीन चिनॉय ने पहला उसका सेविंग फेस के ऊपर उसको ऑस्कर मिला था. ठीक है? एंड दिस इज अगेन लाइक 10 years बैक ऑलमोस्ट. ठीक है? उसका सोशल मीडिया नया पॉपुलर हुआ था. अगेन फेसबुक, उस पर स्टैटिक पोस्ट लगती थी. ओके, 6 o'clock in the morning ऑस्कर की लाइव टेलीकास्ट आ रही. उस ज़माने में, अब तो ऑस्कर की लाइव टेलीकास्ट आती भी नहीं है टीवी पे, उस ज़माने में आती थी. उसके ऊपर पता नहीं स्टार पे थी या किस पे थी, वो आती थी. एंड आई रिमेंबर सिटिंग एंड वॉचिंग द शो. ठीक है? एंड आई थिंक एट 7 o'clock or something, 7 AM Pakistan time, Sharmeen walked down to receive the award. Now, 7:30, I'm on the phone with the brand manager at Nando's. I woke her up and said कि देखो ये हुआ है, कुछ करें. हमें as Nando's, as a brand that thrived, जिसका basic purpose of communication existence था commentary करना, इसके ऊपर कुछ लिखना चाहिए, कुछ करना चाहिए. 10 o'clock in the morning, the post was up on Facebook and was circulating, और उसके ऊपर, I mean, from what as far as I remember, what the ad said was, from one hot chick to another, thanks for saving face. Thanks for saving face. Comments के ऊपर, how dare you call Sharmeen Umair Chinoy a hot chick? ठीक है? हाँ, yes. I mean, it's a legitimate comment, because yes, in hindsight, so many years down the line, it is a sexist statement. But at that point in time, given the brand's communication language globally, it was an acceptable statement to put forward there. Aaj, would that something like that be acceptable today? No, not at all, because the kind of, I mean, people आपके घर पहुंच जाएंगे, आपके दफ्तर पहुंच जाएंगे, आपके picket करने के, whatever, I'm not trivializing any of those feminist points of view, but it is something that you need to be open for. Yeah. I mean, I don't think, well, you know,
how did you deal with it? Like, did you?
Nothing. I mean, we had a discussion with the brand. Yeah. Should we delete? Should we hide? Nahin, jaane do usko. Okay. The occasion was big enough to warrant any kind of feedback, because in some cases, matlab, another case in point, हमारे एक प्रेसिडेंट साहब अमेरिका गए थे, और उन्होंने जाके वो वाइट हाउस में जाके एक हाथ उनको गले लगाया था. ठीक है? और उसके बारे में नैंडोज ने एक बिलबोर्ड लगाया था. Now this is social media behavior before social media came about, where वो बिलबोर्ड के ऊपर वो था
वो एक one-liner, जी, जी,
ठीक है ना, कैन आई हग यू, ठीक है, what did the president say to the hot chick, can I hug you, ठीक है. उस पे जो बैकलैश आई वो आई उस पे भी, लेकिन सोशल मीडिया नहीं थी उस वक्त. लेकिन उस बैकलैश का नौयत ये थी कि FIA से फ़ोन कॉल आया था कि टेक दिस ऑफ और एल्स. सो वो एक हफ्ते बाद वो टेक ऑफ हुआ बिकॉज द मीडिया बिहेवियर वॉज डिफरेंट. one needs to be aware of that because आप इश्तहार बना रहे हैं, आप सबको खुश करने के लिए नहीं बना रहे, आप एक ब्रीफ को आंसर करने के लिए बना रहे हैं, एक ख़ास पर्टिकुलर टीजी को अपील करने के लिए बना रहे हैं. एंड द मोर content niches that open up, you are crafting communication to very specific audiences, and somebody else may not even get it, may not get the joke, may not get the lingo, may not get the movement or the action or whatever. Can you stop them from saying anything? No, you can't. You have to be ready to face up to it. And brand managers and creative teams and social teams need to be brave enough to be able to tackle it.
Yeah.
Are they successful in that? Sometimes, sometimes not.
I think Asad recently dealt with a situation. You shot a beautiful commercial for Gala, and
Mehwish Hayatwala.
Mehwish Hayatwala, where
so, yes,
Asad can give more details. I'm sure all of you have seen it.
Yeah.
Now that was very recently. It's a very recent case in point, and it received a lot of criticism, a lot. And I know for a fact that it did also bother a lot of people who were associated with the project.
Yeah.
But how did you deal with it? I read your statement, but
I stand by it. I stand by all of my work.
What pushed you to post that after 3 days?
देखो होता कि काला वाले incident भी नहीं है. It's when they came to me, they came up with the jingle. I mean वही बात है, jingle मिला, जहेज में महविश मिली, and then the whole team. So when we were prepping for the job, they told us that please no off shoulders, no skin showing. When I briefed Ali Zishan, he did the wardrobe.
Yeah.
So Ali Zishan को मैंने बोला कि यार मुझे सब कुछ cover करना. So I don't want to go on that side because पहले ही song.
I'm going to cut you here, but at one point, did you feel like?
No, मैं तुम्हें इसको वही बता रहा हूँ. So we were to the point. We were shooting it. They were all loving it. Jingle was nice. Mehwish did a great job. When I presented the film to the whole brand, they clapped. जब film देखी उन्होंने, they oh my God, she looks beautiful and everything. And I said, you guys are happy, and they're like, we love it. Sachi did the concept. मैंने कहा देखो दो चीज़ें मैं तुम लोगों को बताने वाला हूँ, तैयार हो जाओ. मैंने कहा बैकलैश ऐसा आएगा.
अच्छा आपने
मैंने पहले बोल दिया. मैंने कहा तैयार हो जाओ. देखो यार सॉन्ग एंड डांस की एक लाइन है, ठीक है. मेरा अपना ख्याल है कि वो लाइन हम बहुत जल्दी क्रॉस कर लेते हैं. आई डोंट थिंक एवरीथिंग नीड्स टू बी सोल्ड बाय डांसिंग. हर चीज़ नहीं बिकती. उन्होंने बोला नहीं जी हमारे देश का गाला और ये और वो. सो मैंने कहा रेडी हो जाओ. सेकंड, महविश हयात brings a little thing to the table, so get ready. उनका नहीं यार you just jumping the gun. मैंने कहा यार if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I have done my job. It's not my thing. But मैं तुम्हें इसका opposite बता रहा हूँ. So whatever happened, I'm not getting into it. But I think it was uncalled for because skin नहीं show रही थी. वो जो dance था, they come from our provinces, so they were not vulgar dances or anything. But Mansoor just said before coming in.
I think Mansoor wants to add something.
But इस पे एक छोटी सी चीज़ तो मैं इस पे add करो. No, add it. I'm just gonna add something else to this.
The other thing is, ये जो trolling होती है, ये जो comments होते हैं, you think it's they're all normal consumers sitting all day watching. No, it's a competition also. So you have to see that also aspect in mind. और अब brand जो होते हैं वो बहुत used to हो गए हैं. They don't react so quickly until it's जैसे बहुत वो. But this is part of the brand war. If Pepsi does something, the Coke PR team is going to attack. So you have to see which are true comments or which are planted. अभी recently जो ये बात कर रहा था, अदनान ने क्या करा, अदनान सिद्दीकी ने क्या करा कि वो तस्वीर उसने डाल दी, the entire nation has trolled. So then he had to issue a statement. So lots of brand PR firms, they said don't react. Once you react, then you are in that. And adding to Asad, वो वही बात है कि अभी हम यही डिबेट कर रहे थे, उसके अंदर ऐसा क्या पॉइंट था, कोई पॉइंट नहीं था. बट जस्ट समटाइम्स यू आर जस्ट अनफॉर्चुनेट आल्सो.
नहीं बट तुम अगर ब्रांड टीम को पूछोगे इस वक्त उनको आई बॉल्स कितने मिले. वो millions मिले होंगे.
Yes.
So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work.
Yes.
End में तो मुझे ये बोल दो उस ad की वजह से आपने गाला खाना बंद किया? No.
No.
आज उनकी sales पता करो. I am quite sure it went through the roof.
Yes.
They will not say that to you. But मैं तुम लोगों को इसकी एक और चीज़ बोल रहा हूँ. I posted something recently from District 19. I saw a nice gender equality का poster in LA. I loved the idea because it talked about, you know, we welcome, it was in Santa Monica. So it said we welcome all the races, all the religion, all binary, puri kahani. So I picked it up, we framed it, we put it in district. मैंने एक सिंपल सी तस्वीर लगा दी while it was being propped up because दो manual labor आए थे because मैं तो drill कर नहीं सकता अल्लाह का शुक्र है ये काम नहीं आता मुझे and I can't to save my life. So there were two guys drilling it and we posted a picture कि you know we put the sign up, we welcome everyone. उसके नीचे comments हैं. कल my son was telling me Baba you should delete this post. मैंने कहा I'm not deleting it. I stand by this because it's not talking about one thing. It's talking about the races. It's talking about religions. It's talking about everyone. And I welcome everyone truly to the space. So that's the. But नीचे तुम comments पढ़ो. अब मैं कल किसी को देख रहा था अनुषा अशरफ went on with someone and they went on for 2 days. In my comments, उसके नीचे कोई comment है, उसके नीचे कोई 100 लोग लगे हुए हैं, they're all fighting. So if I get onto that bandwagon, I'm going to be crucified in 2 seconds. So किसी ने एक बोला कि वो ये जो एक बाबा है जो तस्वीर मेरे बारे में बोल रहा था, कब्र में टांग लटकाए ये पोस्टर लगा रहे, इसका तो कुछ करो, तो उसको तो मैंने लाइक किया. मैंने कहा ये बाबा तो What do you do? So you know ये चीज़ें सबको मौका मिल गया है. Instagram ये सब चीज़ों के ऊपर you are sitting in your छोटा सा कमरा and you can comment on ये जो बात इदनान सिद्दीकी वाली, you will never meet him, you will not understand the cause. बोलने में कितनी देर लगती है, कमेंट लिख के हम बाहर आ जाएंगे. और आधे कमेंट्स पे तुम जाके चेक करो, they have no followers, they have nothing on Insta. I don't know what they do. All they just sit there and they just comment. So yes.
Taking this conversation, would you like to add something, Adnan?
No.
Okay.
I mean, as a case, I'll give you Durex, for example. Okay? We started work, Durex was launched 2.5 years back in Pakistan. Yeah, that was... like I said, I've been fortunate enough to work with teams and with brands that at least try and understand what their own brand is about and what it stands for and what it means, and therefore वो ताली दो हाथ से बजती है, एक हाथ से ताली बजाना बहुत मुश्किल है, and therefore it becomes exciting and challenging. And this is again, now how do you sell a brand like Durex in a country like Pakistan? ठीक है, जोश के इश्तहार टीवी पे आते हैं. Durex cannot advertise on television. It can only advertise on digital media. And how selling the concept of safe sex in this environment is a huge challenge. And how does one maintain that boundary of being provocative without inciting people, except reality क्या था? जहाँ आपको इतने सारे likes मिल रहे हैं, वहाँ हर, I mean, there used to be posts going out almost every 10 days. ठीक है? I mean, the creative challenge aside, monitoring all the feedback on that, because there will be trolls, you will have people who will take objection to a word in there, forget about the actual product.
Even the brand name itself.
ठीक है? And having said that, the trajectory of the brand itself went through the roof because it was a very, very carefully scrutinized, strategized work that was rolled out across, I mean, obviously on digital platforms only. But if you are ready for the fact that this kind of communication is going to engender critical feedback, then one is prepared to deal with it. And one is brave enough to be able to, you know, either stand back. I mean, I don't think हमने एक पोस्ट था जो हमने पुल ऑफ करा था, ठीक है? ठीक है? नहीं, और वो भी पुल ऑफ इसलिए करा था क्योंकि इंटरनेशनली ड्यूरेक्स का के feedback आया था कि stay away from this particular line of content, and therefore we pulled it off. Otherwise, you know, चाहे जिस किस्म का feedback आया, alhamdulillah, I think for the past two and a half years, I don't think we were in a position, I mean not even a position, where we felt that no, we need to take this off. Because again, content marketing can be very highly targeted also, unless it's open targeted. I mean, वो कोई भी उसको देख सकता है. You can actually target it age-wise as well. So contraceptives falls under that particular category. So you follow. So it's not as if कोई underage बच्चा देखेगा. हाँ ठीक है, वो मेरा छोटा बच्चा अगर मेरा phone उठा के देख रहा है, I can't control that. And then if I choose to blame the brand because of it, but at the production, at the creative end, at the brand team, then one needs to understand that these are things beyond your own control.
Yeah. I want to briefly talk about Nando's campaign, which you used to work on, which was 10 years or maybe 9 years from now, when social media and digital media was not strong, probably not even there. You very smartly used traditional media, maybe just one outdoor, maybe one billboard, but the line, the caption, I personally feel like copy has become really weak in the last couple of years. So what inspired you, and how did you come up with some amazing lines which was so memorable? I remember जब वो underpass बन रहा था, तो why did the chicken cross the road? Like, how? I want to know what inspired you and what was the thought process behind it?
I would love to take all the credit for that, but the thing is that sometimes some brands have a very, very clear persona laid out in front of you. हम theory में बात करते हैं brand persona होना चाहिए. You personify a brand as to what it stands for, what it can and what it cannot say, how it can say it. And I think Nando's as a brand had laid out its guidelines for what it is, who it is, that it became easier to be able to determine कि अच्छा ये कहते हैं, ये नहीं कहते. The other then is the craft of writing, and fortunately our team, I mean, I cannot take credit for all the lines there, but that, for example, was one line which came out of an actual personal physical experience. And this is something that we all do, as we are all consumers out there at the end of the day. और अगर आप किसी एक सड़क पे जा रहे हैं, किसी एक मोहल्ले के थ्रू जा रहे हैं, और आपको उस मोहल्ले के थ्रू गुजरते हुए आधा घंटा लगता है, because सारी सड़कें टूटी हुई हैं, और वो खत्म होने का, I mean, कराची का पहला अंडरपास बन रहा है, और वो 1 साल हो जाता है, और वो अंडरपास बन के नहीं देता. So that's a reality that we undergo every day. Now, do I make a communication around it? Well, not if I was, let's say, any other brand, but yes, Nando's was a kind of person who would say something about that.
But what is
I mean, it's like agar Ali Gul Peer, I mean, you present Ali Gul Peer, okay? Now you have a lot of influencers these days, and agar koi event hota hai, you expect such and such person to have something to say about it, and you look forward to it. Yeah. And Nando's was a brand like that. So it was a brand that kept us very alert.
On your toes.
On our toes all the time. वो जो शर्मीन भाई चौना का एग्जांपल दे रहा था, I mean, ठीक है, मुझे खुद ऑस्कर की वो टेलीकास्ट देखने का बहुत शौक था, but the brand manager on the other hand did not mind me calling her up at 7:30 in the morning either. ये जो underpass वाला जो था, वो, for those who may not remember, जो क्लिफ्टन का जो शॉन सर्कल वाला जो अंडरपास है, वहाँ जहाँ आइडियाज़ की जो बिल्डिंग है, वहाँ एक 10x20 का एक बिलबोर्ड लगा हुआ होता था, ठीक है, जिसके ऊपर, और नैंडोज वहाँ था, डंकिन डोनट्स और चेस के दरमियान कोने वाली बिल्डिंग थी. So when you came up through the underpass, or when you came around the sides, that was the first billboard you saw. It was a very small billboard. I mean, उसकी कोई ऐसा कोई rental cost कोई इतनी astronomical नहीं थी, but it really worked for the brand, because रियलिटी क्या थी, ब्रांड रियलिटी क्या थी? ब्रांड रियलिटी ये थी कि इतना रश, पीपल हैड स्टॉप्ड गोइंग टू द नैंडोज रेस्टोरेंट बिकॉज वो उस इलाके के थ्रू जाते ही नहीं थे, बिकॉज इट वॉज सो केओटिक, सो डिफिकल्ट. एंड देन एक्सटेंड हो जा रहा है, नहीं खुल रहा. I remember flying back from Islamabad from a Telenor meeting, going back home to Defence, and when my driver, instead of going down Kalapol, he went वो Metropole चला गया. मैंने कहा तुम कहाँ जा रहे हो? तो सड़क वो टूटा है. कहते नहीं साहब खुल गई है सड़क, आज खुल गई है. And sure enough that evening I went through, पहुँच गए, बड़ा मज़ा आया. वो बिलबोर्ड उसने रात को बनाए, वो रात को वो प्रिंट हुआ है वेंडर के पास, और अगले दिन वो दोपहर तक वो बिलबोर्ड लग चुका था विच सेड व्हाई डिड द चिकन क्रॉस द रोड? इट डिडंट, इट टुक द अंडरपास. ठीक है. नाउ क्या ये देखो उसमें मीडिया की अंडरस्टैंडिंग, वेंडर्स के साथ एक रिलेशनशिप मेंटेन करना, दिस इज ऑल पार्ट ऑफ आवर प्रोफेशनल लाइफ. कि आपके पास ऑन कॉल ऐसे वेंडर्स होने चाहिए जो आपको ओवरनाइट को छाप के दे दें. अगेन बीइंग ए वर्किंग विद ब्रांड्स दैट आर एजाइल एंड रिस्पॉन्सिव. डिजिटल मीडिया में तो बहुत आसान है ना, आपने एक पोस्ट लगाना है और उसको अब तो आप टाइम भी कर दें कि सुबह 8 बजे वो लाइव हो जाएगा. पहले तो ये ऐसा नहीं था. You had to be awake at that time because those algorithms get developed over time. With newspapers, for example, Pakistan India की series चल रही थी, and Nando's had taken the sponsorship of the scoreboard on the sports page. अब newspaper के साथ, I think it was the news at that time, the news था शायद, वो agency की क्लाइंट की रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट को मैनेज करना विथ द न्यूज़पेपर, आस्किंग देम टू होल्ड ऑफ ऑन प्रिंटिंग दैट पेज टिल 2 o'clock एट नाइट, कि जब तक वो मैच दिन का ख़त्म हुआ उसको वो करा, उसकी क्रिएटिव कॉपी बनी, सो दैट अगले दिन सुबह जब लोगों ने वो कहते हैं वो न्यूज़पेपर उठाया और वो आपने उसका रिव्यू पढ़ रहे हैं तो उसके ऊपर जो कॉपी लिखी हुई है वो उससे रेलिवेंट थी कि पिछले वाले मैच में पिछले दिन क्या हुआ था.
Those were days, like I really miss this.
But then it's possible. Brands are doing it today as well. Yeah. Kareem, for example, for a year or two was doing work like that.
Yeah. But I feel like with social and digital media, we sometimes take this for granted. Like this whole process that you're explaining, I was from that time also, and I really miss that. My last question to the three of you, starting with you, Mansoor, is. When I was in advertising, I remember Ramzan was the moment we all used to wait for. और 6 महीने पहले brief आती थी client से, and we used to have these long brainstorming sessions. We used to go in the market and we used to find out what are the consumer trends, what are the market trends, and वो ads जो बनती थी, Allpers, I worked with you on this. अब पिछले कुछ सालों में वो एड्स नहीं बन रहे जिनकी रिकॉल वैल्यू इतनी थी कि लोग चाहे वो प्रोडक्ट शायद नहीं खरीदते थे लेकिन वो एड्स सुनते थे, उसके बारे में बातें होती थी. अब वो नहीं. इस रमज़ान में आई वाज प्रिपेयरिंग माय नोट्स फॉर दिस टॉक, दिस रमज़ान डिडंट. सो व्हाट इज
well, it's not, as because of the social media's कहते हैं ना presence in our life, I will take it differently. Now it's more content which is people remember. That's where the brand should be working, or they are working. Look at Coke Studio, look at Pasuri. That is a thing that it's not just कहते हैं ना in Pakistan or India, it's globally been accepted. That's a brand recall for me. Coke Studio is one big example that is continues to be. It's a campaign, it's whatever it is, you may call it a content. So अब उस तरह हमें सोचना पड़ेगा. ब्रांड रिकॉल बहुत सब्जेक्टिव है. कोई ऐड मुझे पसंद आएगा, जैसे ही बात कर रहा है, कोई ऐड यंगस्टर्स को पसंद आएगा, कोई ऐड यंगस्टर्स को नहीं पसंद आएगा. सो इट्स बिकमिंग वेरी स्पेसिफिक. कंज्यूमर्स आर एक्सपोज टू अ लॉट ऑफ अदर थिंग्स ऑल्सो. सो कैंपेन्स अभी भी बन रही हैं. असद ने अभी जैसे बताया कि नेशनल फूड की कैंपेन, इट हैज़ appealed or cut across all segment because of the music, because of the way it's shot. It's I think the brand was very specific in using younger audience also, because it's the product is ready to eat. I think yeah, जो भी उसका ingredient, हाँ, masala. So it happens. COVID again has changed a lot, but I think good campaigns are there. I like a lot of campaigns. So Adnan, you want to add to this? Yeah.
Okay, we are exposed to so many billions and billions of bytes of information every day all around us. Okay, our minds, we as people delete, distort and generalize everything that we receive in our heads. We delete what is unnecessary, we distort what we don't understand, we generalize stuff that has of vague relevance to us, and we end up retaining only that stuff which appeals to us.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, with this plethora of content, interesting and otherwise, हर तरह की चीज़ें आ रही हैं. हाँ, क्या उसमें actual, I mean, how much of it rises to the surface? It is true. There is I feel a lot of work that one sees on mainstream television out there, has become shallower.
Yeah.
There is a lot of focus on the, I mean, and Asad, no disparaging to the effort that goes behind production, but there is a lot of focus on the glitz,
Yeah.
the glitz and the overall packaging of what is being produced, and not the essential meat of the content. मतलब वो अगर स्क्रिप्ट आ रही है और एक शक्ल आ रही है जो जहेज में मिल रही है, अरे वो जहेज ही अगर खोखला है तो याद तो नहीं रहने का ना. I mean, आप जितना भी खूबसूरत बना लें, जितना भी एफर्ट कर लें, जितना भी, you know, and I think that is something that is very glaringly obvious in our in the content world that we see around us. While it is great to have so many people, so many opportunities of people out there. I mean, if I become a content creator, that only be possible because it's so much easier to TikTok पे आपने वो बना के कर ले. But am I? And as individual people, yes. But as brands or as professionals, हम उस पे वो effort कितना लगा रहे हैं? क्या are we doing justice to our task at hand? I don't think so. I mean, वो कम नजर आते हैं, which is why इतने सारे इश्तहार भी नजर नहीं आते.
Asad has a lot to say.
बहुत कुछ है इस पे. देखो, सबसे पहले तो ये जो रमज़ान वाली कैंपेन है, ज़्यादा तो जो पैसे हैं वो जन्नत टाइप लोगों पे चले गए. You know, so यहाँ पे पैसे देके ये करवा लो, वो करवा लो. बीच में आई थिंक कंटेंट हमारा बहुत गायब हो चुका है. आई रिसेंटली डिड अ जॉब फॉर लाइफ बॉय. उनका वो एक नैरेटिव था, मैं एक छोटी सी लड़की हूँ, काम करूँगी बड़े. When they came to me कि we want to change the whole narrative, cause हमारी पुरानी पोइट्री थी वो है मैं एक छोटा सा लड़का हूँ, काम करूँगा बड़े. इवन इसने भी गाई होगी स्कूल में. तो they were changing the narrative. When the agency came to me कि we want to do this, I'm like, you know, I'll do this, आँखें बंद करके, and we'll work on this. And when we were doing the content, उसका सिर्फ आइडिया ये था कि ये आज के लिए नहीं है. So I am not doing it for today, I am doing it for the next generation. They should be able to follow it up, they should be able to do things on it. So while we were working on it, we got, we tried कि हमारे पास हर किस्म की लड़कियाँ हों शूट के ऊपर. And then one thing which I did was I told them कि हम ये content तो बना रहे हैं, ये content हमारे लिए boardrooms में देखा जाएगा, metros में देखा जाएगा, but this should ideally be for the गाँव. ठीक है, गाँव में TV कौन देखता है? I don't think many people would see that. So मैंने कहा, what if I can do a storybook for you guys? So what we'll do is we'll get someone to illustrate the whole idea on a storybook, and this Lifebuoy can sponsor, and it can go in school bags to everyone. So जब आपका साल का curriculum, अब नए साल जब start होगा, so they've latched on to the idea, so we did a storybook with it. So उसमें हमने पूरी film की एक story बना दी, and then we did a comic book kind of a thing. Now it's going to go with the curriculum. So it needs to go home.
Yeah.
Where kids can see it, the parents can see it, you know, भाई देख ले, बहन देख
And
ले,
learn from it, yeah.
and learn from it,
Learn
because
from it,
TV
yeah.
तो एक limit तक जाता है. So this content creation needs to happen, and this does not happen. ये traditionally नहीं हो रहा है. We are still stuck with the, I think, old ideas. When you talk about digital, ये एक बात जो अभी जो सबसे बड़ी बात रह गई है, when I am working on an ad, digital becomes a subsidiary of what I'm doing. But I think it needs to be rethought as a different practice altogether. And it needs to be done for that mindset कि यार ये digital के लिए, you know, when they say कि यार हम digital का ad कर रहे हैं, but we have the same team, same big camera, same PR manager, same, you know, बालों वाला वो, and I'm like यार digital है, इसकी life छोटी है. And I'll give you a very quick example. I was talking to National Foods on something else, ठीक है, और हम लोग वैसी बातें शुरू हो गई डिजिटल के ऊपर, cause we were just wasting time waiting for the boss to come in. मैंने बोला देखिए मेरे लिए डिजिटल क्या है. नथिया गली में बारिश हुई, ठीक है, I should be able to connect with someone in नथिया गली and tell him कि यार बॉटल ले आओ केचप की, पकौड़े रखो, और मुझे सिर्फ एक छोटी सी वीडियो बना के भेज दो ना, बारिश, नथिया गली and national ketchup, वाह वाह. This is what digital is all about. एक दिन चलेगा, 2 दिन चलेगा, खत्म हो जाएगा.
It has to be instant.
Yeah, they get into pre-pros, they get into, you know, ये setup, वो setup,
Storyboards,
Xander's का menu, खाना क्या आएगा. You know, so this is what digital is all about.
And then
not many
and
people
then 4 layers of approval as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, or changes.
And 4 days before the shoot, let's shoot.
Yeah.
And this is the budget.
Nee, but you know, I think
The shoot is not happening in Pakistan. The shoot has to happen in Istanbul or in Thailand.
And get the visas, get everything done. I think it's a constant struggle. But I must say, we've learned a lot from you today. It was a great, great honor. Thank you so much for your time. Mr. Adnan, Mansoor, Asad, thank you so much. We'll take one question if anyone has a question for our panelists.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hi Adnan. Adnan has taught me IITIVS as well. So I can understand.
Okay.
It was good. Like no. We are talking about digital and we understand that digital का content अलग से बनना चाहिए. कल भी हम discussion सुनते रहे. There were directors here, actors here, and a lot of burden is put on the audiences when it comes to television and film. के audience ये देखना चाहती है, लोग ये देखना चाहते हैं. When it comes to film and television, we take the brunt. हम ये देखना चाहते हैं इसलिए आप लोग दिखा रहे हैं. But for advertisement, I think now, is this becoming also a trend that audience इस तरह की चीज़ देखना चाहती है? Because ad के लिए ज़रूरी था कि आपका product बिकने लगे वो, या उसकी sales बढ़ जाए, या उसकी recall आ जाए. But now with digital and the comments, जिस तरह से मैंने देखा और मैंने comment कर दिया, उसकी वजह से now are we responsible for किस तरह के ads बन रहे हैं as well?
I'll give an example. Slightly separate from the immediate field they're talking about. Steve Jobs ने Apple के साथ for once and for all ये prove कर दिया था कि it is not important to create what people want. You give people what they need, and they may not even realize it that they need that. ठीक है? I mean ठीक है, मैं advertising के perspective से यस वो जो इश्तहार होता है, चाहे वो स्टैटिक इश्तहार हो, चाहे वो मूवी इश्तहार हो, उसका मकसद है, आई वुड इवन से उसका मकसद प्रोडक्ट बेचना है. उसका एक मकसद है विच इज सेट आउट इन द ब्रीफ. वो मकसद क्या सही है? मतलब दीज आर ऑल वेरी हार्ड कॉल्स दैट एज क्रिएटिव पीपल, एज स्ट्रैटेजी पीपल एंड एज ब्रांड पीपल वी नीड टू टेक. कंटेंट उसी के हिसाब से बनेगा ना.
So I think research and insight becomes very important for any brand when they're making a campaign. देखिए end objective तो sales हैं ही. कुछ हो जाए, it's not made for a boardroom. It's not made for us that we like it or we are happy and clap it. End objectives are always sales or engagement and getting that eyeballs for that campaign. अब वो mediums change हो गए हैं but idea remains the same. So वो चाहे आप उसको सोशल मीडिया पे ले जाएं या आप उसको मेन स्ट्रीम पे ले जाएं, जैसे जैसे अदनान ने बात करी कि एक वन होर्डिंग कैन डू योर जॉब. So I guess that will always stay. That is not going to change anything. We need to get the attention of a consumer. We research it, we ask the consumer, we don't ask the consumer, that's a debatable. But in the end, it's all about sales, it's all about engagement, and we have to just choose the different medium. That is important.
जो चीज़ important है ना साथ में sales और ये वाला research है, like I tell my clients invariably, आप में से कितने लोग बैठ के टेबल पे खाना खाते हैं? You know, the 8-10 की फैमिली रोज़ रात को, nobody does it. Why do we have to see it? मतलब हर डालडा, हर उसके ऐड में रमज़ान के सारे ऐड उठा लो, आप में से कितने लोगों ने बैठ के 12 लोगों ने बैठ के इफ्तारी खाई होगी फैमिली के साथ रोज़ टोपी पहन के? यार कम ऑन यार, सो वी नीड टू मूव ऑन. आई टेल ऑल माई क्लाइंट्स, लेट्स यार ये टेबल तो ख़त्म कर दो खुदा के वास्ते यार. आई मीन मतलब हर घर में केओस होता है. किस ऐड में केओस आपने देखा है? चाय कभी तैयार नहीं होगी, रंग रूह अफ़ज़ा का हल्का होगा, माँ बोल रही होगी रूह अफ़ज़ा में और डालो, बर्फ़ किसी को चाहिए होगी, किसी को ये चाहिए होगा. वेयर इज़ दैट केओस? शो मी दैट केओस. हर घर में रमज़ान में अफ्तारी पे केओस होती है. छोटा उठकर नहीं आया होगा, उसका दरवाज़ा कोई नॉक कर रहा होगा, उसको तो उठाओ यार, ये पूरे दिन सोता रहता है. वी डोंट सी दैट. हमारे सारे एड्स में सबने वही एक पूरी फैमिली बैठी हुई है, तैयार मेकअप शेकअप करके दुपट्टा पहन के बैठी. यार दुपट्टे का किसके पास टाइम है, पकौड़े नहीं तले हुए भाई. सो दिस इज़ हैपनिंग इन ऑल द थिंग्स. मतलब आपकी पेप्सी ठंडी होगी, उस पर वो छोटे छोटे स्पेक्स लगे हुए होंगे जो हमने चिपकाए हुए होंगे ग्लू के साथ, ग्लिसरीन के साथ, यू नो. उसमें अब पेप्सी का बेस्ट एग्जांपल, आई डोंट नो यू गाइस नो दैट और नॉट, उसमें 70-30 का रेशो होता है व्हेन वी शूट. सो इट्स 30% स्प्राइट, नॉट 7 अप. सी, सो ये चीज़ें आपको बतानी है. मतलब ये एड्स ही होने चाहिए, हमारे यहाँ है ही नहीं. हमारे यहाँ वही अभी तक पुराना 20 साल 30 साल वाली चीज़. अभी मैं पिछले दिनों GFC का फ़ैन का ऐड देख रहा था. ह्यूज हाउस, उसमें कौन है, सजल है शायद, बड़े घर हैं. इतने बड़े घर तो मैंने भी नहीं शायद देखे हुए. उसमें इधर पंखा है और सारा ऐड ऊपर से शूट हुआ है पंखा दिखा के, और बीच में कांटी नीचे खड़ी हुई है. एंड देर ऑल क्लैपिंग, मतलब सब नीचे कमेंट्स हैं वाह वाह. एंड आई एम लाइक यार किस घर में ये पंखे ऐसे होंगे? एंड हु वुड यू शो योर डैड न्यू हाउस, ये मैंने GFC के पंखे लगाए, ये देखें. सो यू नो ये सारी कहानी कंट्रोल ऑल डिलीट होने वाली है. एंड आई होप वी गेट टू डू इट वेरी क्विकली.
Again, thank you so much for your time, Asad, Mansoor, Adnan. It was an honor for all of us.
All right. Yeah, once again, thank you so much to all of our panelists for that amazing session. I would just like you to request, just stay on stage for a few more moments and accept our token of appreciation. I would like to call upon Madam President and Ms. Mevish on stage.
We would like to begin with Mr. Adnan Syed.
Next up is Mr. Mansoor Kareem. Next up we have Mr. Mansoor Kareem.
Next we have Mr. Asadul Haq.
Thank you so much.
And lastly, Miss Maria Mahesar.